Welcome to the fifth video of our Customer Insights series. In this video, we'll create some measures. This enables you to see the lifetime value of a customer or set KPIs. However, as measures in Customer Insights can be quite complicated, we'll take the time to look at the difference between different types of measures. After this, we'll build our own measures and use a template as well. Watch our Customer Insights series introduction video to get a complete overview of what functionalities we're covering and what our end goal is for this series to help a fictional company called Contoso Coffee. Measures help you to understand customer behaviors and business performances better. In Customer Insights, you can create a measure by choosing from a set of commonly used and predefined measures, or build your own from scratch with any of the available aggregation functions, such as sum, average, count, and many more. There are three types of measures, namely the customer attribute, customer measure, and business measure. Customer attributes generate output as a new attribute, which gets saved as a new column in the system-generated entity called customer measure. In addition, customer attributes are shown in the customer profile card. Once you ran or saved a customer attribute, it can't be changed into a customer measure anymore. Customer measures generate output as its own entity, and it can't be changed into a customer attribute once saved. Customer measures don't show in the customer profile card. A business measure generates output as its own entity and is shown on the home page of your Customer Insights environment. With this information, let's go to the Measures tab in Customer Insights. You will find the link to the environment in the description below. We'll start by looking at a template. To do this, click New and then choose a template. Take a short look at the options. Let's check out the transaction count template and click on Get Started. Select the sales order activity type and the right transaction ID and timestamp and click Save. Now you can run this measure. Now let's calculate the customer lifetime value. We can't do this at once, so we'll start by calculating the total spending for online purchases. To do this, click New again and select Build Your Own. Name the measure Total Online Spending and make sure it's a customer level measure. Now look at the dimensions next to the filter. You'll see customer entity is already selected, but to make this calculation, we'll need another dimension. Make sure you select the contact ID attribute from your online purchases entity and click Done. Once you did this, click Apply. In this case, we want to find the total online spending of a customer. This should already give you a hint on what function you need to use to calculate this. You can pause the video to think about what you would have to do in this case. Select the Sum function and add the attribute. In this case, we'll have to select the total price attribute. Your measure is now ready to run. You can follow these same steps to calculate the total in-store spending as well. Once both measures are finished running, you can finally calculate the customer lifetime value. Name this measure Lifetime Value. And click Done. For this calculation, you only need the customer entity as a dimension. Once again, we're selecting the Sum function. Click Add Attribute and switch to Measures. Select the calculations you made. You have to select these one at a time. Click on the plus button or type it in yourself. And add the other one. Now let's run this measure. As you can see, the measure type is now customer attribute. At last, we'll calculate the average review rating with a score between 1 and 10. The original data source uses a rating from 1 to 5, so we'll have to take this into account for our calculation. We want to make this a customer attribute. Try pausing the video to create the measure yourself. The measure is supposed to look as follows, with an average review rating times 2. Now click Run and wait until all your measures are finished. Once the run is finished, it's time to see what we have been working on this whole time. Go to Customers in the menu on the left and search for Abby Moss. As you can see, the lifetime value is 8.4. The average review rating took a bit longer to load successfully. As you can see, the average review rating had changed from 0 to 9.6 in a matter of seconds. In the next video, we'll add some predictions to these profiles as well. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't hesitate to leave a comment below if you have any questions, or contact us via email if you're considering to use Customer Insights within your company.